Hello.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hello everyone. Today is the 17th of February 2025 and this is the comedian news where we will update hottest news in the world. And in today's episode, the top story include the playing rock competition has been awarded to two scientists who played rock the most.
Hello, my name is Tommy from the Comedian News and I'm currently at Pichon and Alex Diamond Lab, the winner's lab, and let's see what the winner doing. Hi, bro.
Yes. My name is Petron, bro.
What are you doing right now?
I'm discovering rocks.
What is this?
Actually, I'm discovering this like igneous rock. So let me introduce it to you. Like rocks are classified according to how they are formed. Igneous rock in Latin, igneous is ignis, which means fire. So igneous rocks came from the solidification and cooling of magma or lava, which are the molten rocks, or in other words, magma and lava involved in the formation of igneous rock. So, there are two types of igneous rock, intrusive and extrusive igneous rock. Intrusive igneous rocks are from magma deep under the interior of the earth, which cool at a slow rate. On the other hand, extrusive igneous rocks came from lava cooling on the surface at a rapid speed. So, as mentioned above, intrusive igneous rock have slow cooling rate. So, they have large size crystal and coarse-grained texture, which we can see with our own naked eyes. Meanwhile, extrusive igneous rock have fast cooling speed, so their crystal size are small or even invincible. Therefore, they have small. So let me give you some example of igneous rocks. We have like granite rock as intrusive igneous rock, or pumice or basalt as extrusive igneous rock. Let me introduce you about basalt. This is an extrusive igneous rock, so it have slow cooling rate, and their textures, they have fine grained texture. So as mentioned above, basalt is an extrusive igneous rock. So they have small or even no crystal size, and they have fine grained texture. And one fun fact or interesting fact about this rock is that when a meteorite from the outer space hits the Earth, they will form seismic waves and will lead to volcanic eruption, and eventually they will result in the formation of this rock. Very interesting, right? So now let's move to another rock, that is sedimentary rock. And as I have here, just a tool for me to explore these rocks. This is a cup of beans, and as you can observe, the red beans are in the bottom and they suffer more pressure from the other layers, which are the black, white, or orange. And this also reflects how sedimentary rock is formed. Let me show you 4 stages of the formation of sedimentary rock. First is the erosion and transportation. The original rock is broken down into tiny particles, and because it is light, winds or even water will transport them into ubiquitously. Eventually, some of them may enter the ocean. Second, we have deposition, and that's when the particles come together and stay in one place. Third, we have compaction, and this is the process where the particles start to stick together and compact and have the frame and the layers. Fourth is cementation, because after compaction the rocks are not sticked completely, so there are some salt crystals that will act as chemicals like glue to stick them together, and eventually the sedimentary rock is formed. And these processes may take million years to complete. So during the process, these rocks may like store some precious remnants from the past, the fossils. And you know, there's a movie called Jurassic Park, and that's when scientists break down a sedimentary rock and found a mosquito in an amber. He sucked the DNA of the mosquito and revived the dinosaur. This also showed that the sedimentary rock not only assists scientists in exploring the organism's life in the past, but also the rock itself. So the types of sedimentary rock depends on the composition of each layer of it. Apart from just only the sediment, as I said above, they may carry some fossils like the dead shells of plants, which may form limestone or coal. And these rocks are called biological rocks. Or when water evaporates, they may leave behind some particles like some salt crystals or so on. And these are called chemical sedimentary rock. And you know, there's a place that you found very beautiful, the natural place very beautiful, right? Oh, that is limestone cave. So let me tell you about how it is formed and why it's so beautiful. So the limestone may carry calcium carbonate. Also, there are many types of basalt, including the Victoria bluestone, the scoria, and obsidian, which is very sharp, and in the past people may use it to make some weapons like knives or sharp things to hunt. As you may know, there's a natural place. So there's a very beautiful place, which is, it's natural. They're called the limestone caves. So let me tell you how they are formed and why they are so beautiful. First, let's talk about the compositions of the limestone. They mainly contain the calcium carbonate, and they can dissolve in water. So when water flows through them, they will dissolve. Eventually, the water may evaporate, leave behind the calcium carbonate particles. Over time, as I said, one of the process above, the particles will stack up and become the pointy, beautiful, and solid limestone. And in a limestone cave, you may discover some pointy stuff on the ceiling or in the bottom. Like the one on the ceiling is called stalagmite. Or the ones on the bottoms are called stalactite. And when the two peaks of these two meet together, and they will form a column, and it looks like a sandwich. One obvious example of limestone cave is Song Dong Cave in Quảng province, Vietnam. This is considered as the largest limestone cave in the world, as well as in Vietnam. Very interesting, right? And this is the end of my speech. Here's your mic, bro.
By the way, what's your favorite rock to play?
In my opinion, I think that's obsidian rock because they are sharp and so fun to play, because sometimes it's almost too dangerous for me, because sometimes I almost cut my hand when playing it. And it's kind of like risky, and I love the risky things, Yeah, so that's
you play it a lot and you get the award?
Yeah, I get an award. I cut my hand a lot.
Yeah, so do you think it deserves it?
Yes, because it's like a very precious rock, and I really love the obsidian rocks.
Okay, good. And where's Alex Diamond?
Yeah.
What is this, by the way?
It's a lighter. No, it's dangerous. Bro, keep it back.
Okay.
This is boring.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Okay, nice to see you here. Hello, guys.
What's up?
Hey, do you know what this?
No.
Wait, this is called gneiss, or a metamorphic rock.
Yeah.
A knife?
No, not knife. This spelled like GNEISS.
Okay.
I will let the audience see. See it? Nice and just try, huh? Okay. So let's find out what it is. Metamorphic rocks are rocks form when a type of rocks like igneous or sedimentary rocks under a really extreme pressures and heat, where the top tectonic plates met. Metamorphic rocks are formed when igneous sedimentary rocks or even metamorphic rocks exist.
Hey yo!
No cut. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
So, rocks extreme heat and pressures where tectonic plates met. So here, this process called metamorphism.
Wait, how long does it take?
So, actually, according to a science books in grade 8, metamorphism can happen over thousands of years. I will tell you the change in the layers, change in the minerals later on the next scene, okay? Sydney introductions. So, hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Alex Van Dollar. So, I will give you some fun facts. Do you know the miners in the West Mile field in South Africa who work up to 3.9 kilometers underground? Who work up to 3.9 kilometers underground have reported that they need to handle or feel like the temperature as high as 60 to 90 degrees Celsius, extreme heat. So I will inform you this information because you have to know, like, when you go lower to the ground, a higher temperature you need to endure. Especially things when near where magma intrudes. But have you wondered what this metamorphism stands for? So in Latin, metamorphism, we call it metamorphe. Meta is mean change, morphe is form. So if we squeeze all of these words together, it means change in form. But besides experience a really intense heat from underground, the metamorphic rocks also need to handle the tremendous pressures from the upper layers into them. But problem because of these, bands are formed in the rocks. In science, we call it foliations. Yeah. So foliations in Greek we call it folium. So folium in Greek also we call it a leaf. So have you wondered why leaf is connected to some things that applying a pressure or tremendous heat to the rocks? So I will explain it like this. At the beginning, there are rocks or just the minerals, different minerals. But science will define different type rocks based on their structures and the formations of the minerals. So here, the first, over thousands of years, foliations will apply a perpendicular force to the rocks from different sides. So when this happens, the materials or the minerals inside the rocks start to squeeze tightly together and form just a thin layers, each thin layers like this over there. So these thin layers is like a sheet paper or as small as a leaf. So you can say a plane of the metamorphic rocks, it is thin like a leaf. Let's come back. As I said, metamorphic rocks will get out of their earth crust by the erosions or the movement of tectonic plates. So, however, unfortunately, not all of the metamorphic rocks have that chance. Some of them may stuck inside their earth layers. So, what will happen? By time, they will change chemically in the minerals. This is indicated as recrystallizations. Again, recrystallizations. Key word. So recrystallizations is when the crystals squeeze together again so tightly that the partial melt and form a but larger crystal. For example, granite. When the forces from every direction squeeze the granite, it will may change chemically. They may change their minerals and turn to what we call a gneiss. GNEISS. That's what I mean. Or you can say a marble. Marble is a best example in this. So what marble will do is that marble is much stronger than the original minerals. Oh, I'm so tired now, but I don't want to explain it anymore. But do you know what is index minerals is? Oh, is it index minerals? So here I can see from this box, index mineral. Some rocks like ceramite, garnet, or granite called index minerals. Index minerals. Index minerals form under particular temp and heat. They are really special. It's not in random. It's like you are making a diamond from carbon. You not just apply like not a pressure, any pressures to the carbon and it's boom, form a diamond. No. Index minerals is quite the same like that. So what people need from index minerals? So why do we need to know index minerals? So simple. Index minerals will determine the history of the minerals. That's really helpful for scientists. They will have some valuable discovery of the undergrounds. As you know, Earth have different layers. They may be crust, mantle, or core, and it may be useful sometime. That's it.
Thank you guys for participating in the comedian news, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
What? So, okay, thank you for the show.
Thank you so much, bro.
Please come again. Okay, so nice to have you here with us today. Thank you. And
See you again.
Okay, this is the end of today's news and also the end of this broadcast channel. Access the link TP.HCM for more information. And not thank you for listening to me the entire time.
Yo, what?
Two scientists competing in a plane rock competition and been awarded the first place.
It was at this moment.
Up to 3.9 kilometers. Who work up to 3.9 kilometers of the ground reported that they need to
Xong mới nghe rồi sau đó gì đó.
đâu.
Vậy sao không quay thằng Khang với thằng Bắc chào trước xong rồi ghé thằng
Không, ý của nó đâu.